Hi guys, this is Doshi and this is going to be our monthly reading, which is so weird that we're already we're already in the later part of the year. It's the second part. September is coming up and I can't believe it. So this is going to be a reading for fire signs. It can be your sun, moon or rising, doesn't matter. You check what you feel is resonating with you, or you can check all three. I'm just pulling. I'm looking for the main energy, to be honest, to work with for a month. For me, longer, bigger times work better if I just concentrate on one or just a few big things. So yeah, that's what we're looking into. I'm going to timestamp everything down below, so you don't have to just wait and see. Please like this video, subscribe, share it with other people if you think this can be useful. And now you can even buy me spaceship parts if you think that what I'm doing here on the channel is, worth something. So yeah, thank you so much. And yeah, let's start. Let's put this all over here. So I haven't really divided, I just pulled the cards and I'm going to list those as well. So the first one is going to be Aries. And yeah, there's sunshine, but to be honest, at first I was like, I'm going to make the sunshine disappear, but you know what? I don't want to do that. I kind of like this autumn feeling that I get from how I sit and everything like that. So let's get out the cards first. Let's see what's in frame and what's not. Hopefully everything is visible. So, okay, Aries. We have the fringe dweller who sees with eyes and heart wide open. So being more open is gonna be something to be mindful of in the next month. We also have the Seven of Thread tapestry. Interdependence, wisdom and ancestry. So it's pretty much building on what those previously lived here, or those previously walked the same path as you. You can build on that knowledge. You're not alone in whatever adventure or project you're trying to set off, or just life in general. You might feel that you're walking alone, but this is a reminder that ancestry, family, not just necessarily blood family, but those that you call family, and especially in the past, those who came before us, it could be people you look up to. They have wisdom that you can use. We have the Page of Cups, which is a very interesting card. Is this the Hush Tarot, which I absolutely adore. But it kind of highlights that naivety when you're all open and happy and you want to learn and you want to jump into things, but you are not mindful and aware of the danger that might be in a situation. So I'm kind of getting the see with eyes and heart wide open, to be trustful, to be open. But if you can, look around, because don't be too open and too trusting, because the pages can be, and especially the Page of Cups, which connects to emotions, can be too trusting, thinking that everybody feels the same, everybody will want to be in a relationship in the same manner, in the same intensity, and sometimes it's just not true. Not necessarily because the other person or the other element of a situation is not as kind, or not as well intended as you are, but because they might just work differently. But even if you experience some setbacks, especially in relationships, even though that's interesting with Aries, there's a lot of emotions and water coming through for a fire sign. Because, you know, this is blue as well, so it kind of gives me that feeling. So it's, yeah, it's definitely time to open and, you know, be more open with your emotions. Try to live with that, not just with your passion and creativity, but your heart and your emotions. Try to approach things with approach things from an emotional point of view in the next month. And like I said, whatever you're working on, or, you know, it doesn't have to be a project. I kind of feel like it can be a life stage that you reach, where you're you know, you feel a bit lost, you don't know how to approach things, but there are people around you or before you who can, you know, help out and give you advice. And it, like I said, it can be people you don't know but you look up to. So read books by people you find inspiring as well. That could be something that's useful. But yeah, that's your month. Hope this was useful. Please like, subscribe, ring that bell so you can join me on live streams, because I really do like that. And yeah, just thank you so much for being here. Hope this was useful, and see you in the next one. Bye. Okay, next one is Sagittarius. And wow, okay, your card is the Green Witch. Ooh, okay. And the Moon. I love this card. Isn't it beautiful? Beautiful. Cycles, cleansing, and density. And we also have Judgment. Okay. Definitely cycles ending, because with the Judgment I kind of feel like that's also ending a cycle. And it's so interesting how the cards look. You know, she's looking over there and he's not looking at her. I mean, he's looking kind of in the direction, but they not looking at each other. They kind of missing something. But let's start with the Green Witch. So connect to the spirits and energy of your local landscape. Seek enchantment. So grounding, if you do any, you know, spell work or magic, you do grounding this month. Connect with nature. And if you don't, you can just try to make an effort to go out and take a walk in nature. I mean, hopefully that's a possibility for everyone, because I know we're still living in a kind of weird way, so it might not be. But if you can go outside and, yeah, be outside, be in nature, because that will be, I don't know if you can see clearly but I'm gonna hold it up. This angel is definitely really connected to Earth as well, which is so interesting for me as a fire sign. It gives me more of an idea of an Earth sign. It has a definitely a grounding need of being in nature energy. But yeah, so Moon, cycles, cleansing, and density. With the Judgment and with the cycles and cleansing, and, you know, it kind of gives me that idea of reaching a chapter in your life, assessing what you have learned, or assessing what you went through, your experiences, draw conclusions, you know, and then maybe journal about it. Maybe that's, you know, the book with a lot of pages can symbolize. And then, you know, you can gain experience, gain knowledge, and move forward in a new leveled up stage. But also, what I was thinking, with the full moon, you can make something like the burnt journal, which I always plan to do and then I forget, is, you know, writing down everything that you wish to just release and you want to not get rid of, but, you know, you would like to move past, finally let go, finally leave behind, right? I mean, pages of papers, and then when it's the full moon, light them on fire and just let them go with the smoke. Something like that can be very liberating and freeing. Even if you don't believe in, you know, witchcraft or magic, just the act of writing it down, aka, you know, putting what's inside you outside of you, and then setting it on fire. So in a way destroying it, but with something that's considered traditionally cleansing, with fire and then air and smoke. You can, you know, signal to your subconscious that you're ready to move forward and move past. Because, and I'm not saying forgetting, you know, it's not about forgetting what you went through. It's about assessing it, accepting that you went through what you went through, and then moving forward. So the month can be used very, very well for something like that. It's a hard work, and it's not, you know, just one night and then you're gonna remove all these obstacles or trauma even from your life. But it can help you start the journey, definitely. So hopefully that's useful. And yeah, please like this video, share, subscribe, hit that bell so you can join me on live streams. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye. And the last one is Leo. What a surprise, right? And your card is the Nomina. Can't really, okay, I didn't say it wrong. Seek inspiration in twilight wanderings. Interesting. So if you're a night owl or just a regular owl, you're gonna be happy because it tells you to go outside and wander if it's safe for you to do. But we also have the mountain challenges, adversity, and endurance. So it's gonna be a challenging month. And we have the Queen of Swords. So the challenges will come in a way, it can be two things. It can be either you have to learn how you say things, you know, how to say things and when to say things, because the Queen is already there. She knows that her words carry a weight, that what she's going to say will have an effect on other people's lives. And in shadow, you know, when she's not there yet, when she's not ready, she can sometimes say things too bluntly, even though her intentions are not necessarily, you know, bad. She just doesn't think through things. And, you know, for a Leo, it can be a problem because, you know, all the fire signs, you know, burn brightly and fast, and Leo just wants to charge forward and want to do things. But with the mountains, which is obstacles, you will run into problems, and not something that, you know, that will block you forever. You just will have to work for things a bit more this month. I kind of feel like that. But, you know, what you dream, if you do, you know, journaling, maybe journal about your dreams, because Twilight Wanderings kind of made me think about dreams as well. There could be, you know, ideas in your dreams that you can use how to come over these challenges. Because, you know, during our dream sessions, we have conversations with our mind, and we might come up with ideas to solve problems that we couldn't when, you know, it's daytime. So, but, you know, we can forget them quite quickly. So it's very useful to have a journal or just a piece of paper and a pen next to the bed. So when you wake up and you have a kind of dream, make notes, because those can be very useful. But yeah, I kind of don't think that this is about someone else, but it could be, because we have the challenges. So it could be that the challenges, you know, this obstacle or difficulty that you ran into the month, it's gonna materialize in a person who might say things that you take to your heart too easily, but you have to remind yourself that they might not say the things that you perceive as insults to insult you. They might just, you know, be those kind of people who don't know how to filter their words, and they just say what they think is true and what they think is useful. but they don't factor in that not everybody reacts the same way to criticism or even advice, you know, just simple advice. It could be that, you know, their intention is good, but because you have problems or you're just, I don't know, tired that day, you're not gonna hear that. You're gonna hear the criticism and the, you know, the obstacle, the I have to stop and I can't move forward kind of feeling, and you know, perceive this as an attack. So you have to remind yourself that it doesn't necessarily is an attack just because someone is criticizing you. If it's constructive, then you have to swallow your pride, and it's a hard thing to do, I know, but you have to just step away and be like, okay, this hurt my feeling, but hey, give me a 5 seconds, you know, give me a few seconds. What did they say? Okay, they said this and this, and you know, was this true? Kind of. Was that true? Maybe not, but you can work with that kind of part. So hopefully this makes sense. Please like, subscribe, and hit that bell if it was, so you can join me on live streams, because that's always fun. And yeah, if you want to, please buy me a space, a cheap part, because I made buy me a coffee page just in case anybody would be so kind to support this channel, because then I can buy more decks, and that's just, you know, makes me happy. So, but anyway, I'm gonna shut up and let you go, and thank you so much for being here, and see you in the next one. Bye.